What's good, y'all? It's your guest, it's Erica Vane, back again with another video. And in this video, we breaking down Power Book 2, Ghost Season 2. We are almost there. We are almost to the return, the premiere of Season 2. Let's get into this trailer that STARZ dropped yesterday. Alright, so the trailer picks up right where we left off, and we're seeing a flashback from Kane, Tariq, in the moment where Tariq kills Jabari. And we get, the voiceover of Kane talking about he knew Monet was wrong about him. And then Tariq wakes up from what seems like a nightmare, but it's real life. Police are everywhere and soon make their way on campus because he did shoot Jabari off campus at the end of season 1. Now, Professor Miligram has to confirm Jabari's identity at the morgue, and Sis looks super distraught while doing so. Even though they had a love-hate relationship, it's always hard to see someone that you care for actually lose their life. And word is making it around campus. We get to see Monet's hand, Brayden's hand, and then his face as they find out about Jabari's death, letting us know that everybody that matters and everyone that this could affect will know, and they will probably know in episode 1. The lead detective in this case asks Professor Miligram for a list of students and advisees, and what's interesting to me is how she is automatically not a suspect and asks to help. Now, I know that she ain't do it, but they have had a tumultuous past, and she has motive, even though she did not actually do the act. I think that that's something that the police are going to find out after they continue their investigation. Last season, we saw Les Alonso play the lead detective in the investigation of the GTG murder on campus, and Courtney Kemp has gone on record saying that she wanted to continue to have him on the show, but he is involved with the Amazon hit series The Boys and books, so we're gonna have to deal with the detective we got for now. In the trailer, we see Kane and Tariq meet up, where Tariq tells him, "I got this under control," and Kane responds, "I'm not going down for this," which lets us know that the two ain't cool. It's going to take a few episodes for Kane to fully get on board because he spent most of the first season trying to have Tariq killed, simply out of jealousy. And the only thing that's uniting them in this point is that Tariq killed Jabari instead of Kane having to do it, which is the tiniest of tiny olive branches to Kane. I do think that we're going to see Kane become cool with Tariq and slowly gain respect for him, kind of like how we saw he did with Brayden last season, because Tariq is all in now, and it behooves him to have someone like Kane on his side and not trying to kill him. The only way that I could see Kane and Tariq going back at odds is if 2-Bit comes back into the picture and he becomes cool with Tariq versus extorting him for money like he did last season. Currently listed on IMDb is 2-Bit, so he looks like he's going to be appearing in the first episode, and it's probably just to reestablish that he wants his money from Tariq. Now, how is it that Saxe finds his way into any St. Patrick mess? This literally perplexes me. But you know what? He is still on Tariq's head this season, and we see in the trailer that he gets pulled into the precinct. We also catch a beat where Saxe is briefing Davis McClain, because these two have teamed up at the end of last season, but he's briefing Davis McClain on Tariq and his potential involvement, and I think that McClain is going to try to make a play to represent Tariq if any charges get pressed against him in the murder of Jabari Reynolds. Now, on the Tejada front, we see Tariq sitting down to dinner with them, and Monet is asking if he's sure that nobody's going to be looking in his direction for this, and for some reason, I don't think this has to do with the Jabari murder. I think that she's putting him on something else that can help the family. As we know, they're making a transition to a new connect after Monet killed the last one last season, and we see Kane in a scene later on in the trailer with someone who everyone online is kind of pegging to be the new connect Mecca, and he has Kane body some random dude. So maybe Kane does make his way back into the home after Raw and is back in the business. We get a glimpse of Drew around the beginning of the trailer, and that just tells me that he's taking things slow after getting out of the hospital from the shooting last season. Now, Tariq in this trailer also pays Councilman Tate a visit, and y'all know ain't nothing good finna come from that. But it might be for the best because he is seen later on in the trailer checking in on Yaz, who is going into foster care, and he isn't about to let that happen. So I'm guessing that he reaches out to Tate to help with him getting custody of his sister. But the question is, where's Big Mama? I know that Tasha's in witness protection, but she couldn't take the baby with her? Like, what's really going on? And then there's a beat in the trailer where we see Diana call Tariq to tell him about the new product coming in, and we can see Lauren in the background. And then shortly after that, we get to see an agitated Effie. So the love triangle is back on for sure. Even though I thought that Tariq would be done with Lauren after her whole little bougie insensitive comments about people in jail and criminal life, that don't seem to be the case because they got their little moment getting it in the trailer. Before the trailer ends, we get to see Diana and Effie get into a fight, so the love triangle is not only back on, but these girls are about it and going to fight for what is theirs. And honestly, I kind of love that for Tariq. I don't know what Courtney Kemp did to me to get me to go from hating the kid to loving and rooting for his criminal enterprise and pimping happen, but whatever it is, CK, keep doing it, please. This season we're going to see Lorenzo in jail for a bit, but I definitely think he's going to be parlaying his way out because he has to come out and take control of the organization back from Monet. He doesn't agree with half the stuff that she's doing, and he wants to be able to handle that. But while he is in jail, we are going to see the introduction of McClain's brother, who is played by Redman, who is also in jail and ready to come home and may extort McClain to make that happen. The second time that we see Drew in this trailer, he is on campus, so that leads me to believe him and Everett are doing that little dance that they do where Drew begs this boy to come out the closet and then he plays with Drew's feelings a bit, so we back to normal with that. We hear Monet say in the trailer that I'll do whatever I need to do to make sure this family and this business doesn't fall, and then we see bullets fly. So Monet is still about it this season, and I think we can expect to see her get her hands dirty even more than last season, as some of her trust was lost amongst family and she realizes that she has to do a lot of the things that she needs done herself. At the very end of the trailer, we get an appearance from Kanan, who tells Tariq, "You supposed to be on your man shit," and it makes sense because he is Tariq's life coach in his head. Anytime Tariq is truly sad, worried, or feeling alone, Kanan appears. The question is, what is Kanan's ghost going to push him to do this time? Alright y'all, that is my quick breakdown of the season 2 Power Book 2 Ghost trailer. Let me know what y'all thought about the trailer in the comment section down below. There's still a ton more to talk about. I wanted to give you guys the brief overview. Professor Miligram, I think, is going to be a problem this season, so I'm going to be making a video about that as well as a few others, but I want to know what your reactions were. I thought that they did a great job with this trailer. It gives us a lot of information very quickly and has tons of violence. It's right up Power's alley. But again, I want to know what y'all think in the comment section down below. If you're new here, I'm Erica Vane. I break down all of the hottest television and film, really giving you the tea in entertainment. And you should join the tribe by hitting subscribe, turn your bell notifications on so that you won't miss any of my Power or Power Book 2 videos. I have broken down Power Book 3, Raising Kanan. I've broken down last season of Power Book 2, and I'm keeping you updated on the Power universe as well, so you can check out any of those 3 playlists right now on screen for you. And I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye!